Alright. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Today, we're gonna do something that I have not done in a long time, which is to try and beat Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. And the reason why I have not done this in a while is because I kinda gave up on the game quite some time ago. Mainly because of how insanely difficult it is. And I honestly just didn't really feel like going through the nightmare that that the game actually was. But we're back at it, and we're gonna give it a fair shot once again. Because I feel like this game hasn't really gotten a fair chance from me, so we're gonna do it. I got myself something to drink for this occasion. Fanta Lemon, because of course I do. It's gonna be an epic journey, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. So let's just get this show on the road, shall we? I literally just started it up. I do have one save file, which so here's why I want to do this. The reason why I want to do this right now is because a little while ago I did a live stream where I played a couple of video games that are just kind of neglected. Games that I do have installed or that I own, but I don't really play them as much anymore. And I wanted to do a live stream of that because I figured it would be a fun little idea to do. And this was one of the games that I played on it, and I was having so much fun with it that I was kind of like, I kind of want to get through this entire game again and see how it goes. So we're gonna make a brand new profile. I'm gonna give it the most random ass name in the world because I don't freaking know what else to do with it. We're gonna play it in modern mode, no lives, none of that bull crap, because who even plays with lives anymore in video games? I sure as heck don't. It's, lives are, especially in Crash Bandicoot, they're kinda obsolete because you can get an almost infinite number of lives when you're just playing through it normally. It doesn't matter. Lives literally don't matter as much as they used to anymore. Full disclosure, by the way, I have not played that much of the Crash Bandicoot franchise. I played the Wrath of Cortex, a little tiny bit of Warped, and then there's this. That's it. And I beat literally none of them. Because the Wrath of Cortex, I got stuck at a certain point. Crash Bandicoot Warped didn't really hold my attention for very long. It was good, but there were just other games that I would much rather play. And this one is genuinely just hard as nails. Or whatever. It's really dang difficult.
Crash, I fear it portends an event of reality-shattering proportions. I feel emanating from insanity peak. Quickly, we must go.
Oh man. This is gonna be an adventure, so let's see if I still... Alright, yeah. The controls, I'm playing this on a keyboard because, I don't know, it just seems like the right thing to do. It definitely is not what most people would recommend. I can imagine most people would definitely not ever recommend you play this with a keyboard. So why am I playing it with a keyboard then? I have no idea. Let's see, I should check behind literally everything, because this game loves to hide boxes behind literally every single crevice of it. Like right there. Also, my face is over the Wumpa fruit, which really does not matter in the grand scheme of things. The only thing that matters is that there's a little meter behind the Wumpa fruit count that shows you your progress in terms of when you get a gem in this, because in this game, in every single level of it, you can collect a total of 6 gems per stage, and 3 of those 6 gems are Wumpa fruit gems. So basically what you need to do is collect enough Wumpa fruits to collect a gem. So, and I believe if you get 80% of all of the Wumpa fruit that you can find in that one level, you get 3 gems. So, you don't necessarily need all of the Wumpa fruits in this game, luckily, because that would be absolutely insane. But if you get at the very least 80%, you're pretty much golden. Those are these guys. Oh man, I love this so much already. Yeah, I actually completely forgot how fun this game actually was. Did I seriously just miss a box there? Let's restart this. I do want to at the very least get all of the boxes in the first level. I don't really care about getting a 100% or whatever. But there are a couple of objectives that I want to set for myself for this. So this is not going to be a 100% run, because getting to a 100% completion in this game is absolutely ridiculous and not recommended to anyone who plays this game whatsoever. Because there is just so much to collect in this game, and getting literally everything that you can get here is wow. That's an embarrassment. Getting literally everything that you can in this game is kind of a nightmare. Just because of how this game loves to just hide everything. Especially the boxes. It loves to hide boxes in all sorts of crazy locations that you definitely do not want your boxes to be hidden. Which makes it more than a little bit of a nightmare to find everything. And also, what else was there? There was also the fact that this game is kind of ridiculous in how massive it is. And I'm not even talking about the detail in the game itself, because it's kind of obvious to everyone that a lot of thought was put into the level design of this game, and making the game as overly detailed as humanly possible, because literally every single corner is filled with personality and some kind of life, and everything looks absolutely spectacular. Which should not be a surprise to anyone who plays this. I mean, the game is made by Toys for Bob. They're usually very good when it comes to putting a lot of detail and personality into their games. And this is one great example of that. But because of how massive the game is, it can also get... it's really easy to miss some things in the game. So... it is incredibly easy to miss a couple of boxes here and there. Because of how big the levels are, and because of how much stuff is going on in the background. And again, this game also loves to hide boxes in all sorts of crazy locations. Like, some boxes are even more hidden than the hidden gems in this. Because, yeah, there are also hidden gems that you can find, which are incredibly important for 100% completion. And all that. Yeah, some of the boxes are actually better hidden than the actual hidden gems that are supposed to be hidden. Which is hilarious, but it's also incredibly obnoxious. Yeah, I just really enjoy... Other than that, though, I still absolutely love this game. It's hard as balls, but, like... It's hard in a way that... I actually find a lot more enjoyable. Because there's also other games like Cuphead, which I did enjoy for its difficulty for a while, but... Also, that game was just kind of... It wasn't exactly fair in a lot of cases, I feel like. There were a lot of bullshit moments in Cuphead, where this game, a lot of its difficulty comes from 100%ing it, to be honest. The level design is actually quite fair in a lot of places, in most places, in fact. I would say the game is pretty fair in terms of its difficulty. Cuphead is just bullshit all the way through. Oh, okay. Mostly because Cuphead, when you die in Cuphead, you start all the way from the freaking beginning in every single stage. That is obnoxious and really not a nice way to go about it, in my opinion. And we got all the boxes... We got all the gems, and we got an insanely perfect relic. That's a good start to a great gameplay. First try! Yeah, no, that really was not first try. But yeah, that first stage should give you a good sense of what we're in for. Actually, not really. There's a couple more things that we need to get through. Yeah, the stage does not have nearly as many boxes as the previous one. But yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit sloppy at this because once again, I'm just really not used to this game anymore. It's been a long time since I played this. And also, I'm playing this with a mouse and keyboard. Which, playing this on a keyboard is interesting. I mean, this game is obviously not made with a keyboard in mind, so it's definitely not the recommended way to do it. If you're gonna play this, make sure you get a controller, but I'm used to playing this with a keyboard. Mainly because when I first got this game, I was, the main way I would play it would be with a keyboard because, I don't know, I was just playing it with a keyboard one time. The first time that I actually played this, I played it with a keyboard because I didn't feel like hooking up my controller. It's not like I don't own a controller, I do, but I just didn't feel like hooking up a controller just to play this. I just wanted to start playing it and enjoy it. That's literally the only reason why I even started playing this on a keyboard in the first place. There is no other reason than that, so... Yeah, it just comes down to... I was just really lazy. I didn't feel like hooking up my controller just to play this, so... There you go. Also, this next portion of the game is gonna be absolutely atrocious. Immediately. I did get an insanely perfect relic in this stage, so I know that I can do it, but this part of the stage is it's ludicrously precisely timed. And the platforming in general in this game is fair enough. But it also gets ludicrously bullshit in a lot of places. Like that particular part in the game, you can actually get a colored gem. Which are required to get to certain parts in the game. I don't know if I want to go for every single colored gem in the game because, for one, they're extremely well hidden. And this particular one requires a little bit of... So what you need to do there is you need to jump around those platforms that just keep popping up and disappearing again and all that. And then you have to hit the middle, the platform in the middle to get the color gem. But you also have to break all of the boxes that are on those platforms. Which, even to this day, I somehow managed to do that in one try there. But I've also had a lot of instances where I had a lot of trouble with doing that. During the last live stream that I did, it took me way too much trial and error to actually get that to finally work. I think I died like 10 times during that part of the stage. Which, really not a fun time. I hated every single second of that one part. Breaking all of the boxes is already kind of a nightmare as is, but... Ah, I didn't get the hidden gem? Oh. Okay. Fine, I can live with that. I can live with that. But, yeah, getting all of the gems is already a nightmare as is. Getting the color gems is going to be a terrible feat. I am not looking forward to doing that. And there we have Coco!
Get him off, get him off, get him off.
Crash, who is that?
Lonnie Loli? If the quantum masks have returned, then...
Hey, Aku, how's it go? Is that a quantum rift?
The quantum masks are gonna be very important later on in the game.
Yes, yes, the kind we keep shut. We have to go through, find my siblings, and fix this before some putz with a big evil plan and a bigger ego does something monumentally stupid.
Hey, Cortex! Oh.
Once my rift generator is complete, dominion over all of time and space will be within our grasp.
I also love how, I know that usually it's Cortex who leads this whole clan of evil. I don't really know how to call them, what to call them, but normally it's Cortex. Normally Cortex is the leader in this. Now it seems like it's Embryo for some reason. I don't really know why, but hey, I'll take it.
Hasten your steps. By my calculations, our enemies are already moving against us.
Actually, no, that's not Embryo. What was this? Entropy. Sorry. I'm an idiot. It's Entropy. So, that's gonna be, interesting. It's a really interesting change, to see Entropy take leadership over from Cortex. Welcome to the dimensional map. So, here's a little, something. This is actually a throwback to the original Crash Bandicoot. Because, previously in a lot of Crash Bandicoot games, starting from, I believe, Crash Bandicoot 2, you could play any stage in whatever order you desire. Not really the case anymore in this game. In this game, you gotta play every single level in the game in order, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually really happy with that, because I, quite frankly, never really cared that much about being able to play all of the levels in whatever order I wanted, because I would just play these, I would just play the game in order anyway. It really doesn't matter if I can play them in any order I wanted. I would just play the game, I would just play all of these levels in order anyway, so... Really doesn't have any added, any value to me playing them in any order I wished. Engine!
Behold the aforementioned putts. Don't worry. We have a thing where we fight, he loses. It's a well-established dynamic.
Not this time. I've got a backstage pass for you to get up close and personal with my weapon of mass percussion.
Not gonna lie, I never really... I never got why his voice is like that. I've seen that cutscene a number of times, and I never once understood why his voice sounds the way that he is. He doesn't... I don't know if he's a robot or not. Maybe he is, but... I don't know. It's always just been it's always just sounded really weird to me coming from him. But hey, that's just me. So, Lani Loli, the first of the quantum masks that we're gonna have to deal with. I absolutely hate this mechanic. There's already a lot that you have to pay attention to in this game. Having to change between... Because all of these boxes are kind of dimensional, I guess. You can make them appear and reappear depending on Lani Loli's state. Which is a cool mechanic, but it's a mechanic that I find really annoying to... Oh, God! To utilize. I'm also an idiot. Yeah, we're gonna restart that. If we're gonna die that early on in the stage, I am definitely... I'm just gonna restart the whole stage. There's not a lot of benefit to me doing that right now. Because... there's these things called flashback tapes in the game, and they... you can only get the flashback tapes if you haven't died up to a particular point in the game. So... restarting the levels right now doesn't really have that much benefit because we're not gonna get the flashback tapes yet, but... whatever. Okay, alright. Just go for it. And whoop! Even transparent, that watching boxes explode is a really good time. I'm not gonna destroy the speakers. I just kind of want to let that play out. Just for fun. Kabam! Is something up there? I believe there is, because there is this barrel platform up here. Oh! Yeah, there absolutely was. Am I gonna be able to reach that box? Oh, look at that. There we go. That's what we wanted. And bloop! Nitro boxes, the bane of my existence, especially in tight platforming like this. The platforming in this does get ridiculously tight. Which is going to be a pain in the ass later on. And jump. I'm gonna focus a little bit here. I've missed so many boxes in the rail grinding sections of this game. Oh God! Oh! It's really easy to lose track of what you're doing. And as such, it is really easy to die in parts like that. I love the rail grinding in this game. It feels absolutely satisfying to do. But it is also kind of crazy. They require a lot of focus. Especially because Crash, I feel like Crash is a little bit slow in these kinds of parts. Which, it's weird because he's very agile, he's very fast, but it's parts like that where he feels a little bit on the slow side, at least to me. So, okay, I don't want to do that too often, because I do... Oh! Oh! Ark! Alright. That's fine, I guess. I'm not gonna restart the level again just so I can get that single box. It doesn't matter. I do want to at the very least get this one. You see, I love the rail grinding parts in this game, but they're also just... they're just kind of frustrating at times, you know? Because of how easy it is to completely lose track of what you're doing and to lose control and to die on them. Really doesn't help that, yeah, I currently have 2 deaths already. I need to, okay, it's not really a case of needing to, but I would like to get the 3 deaths or less gem. Because, yeah, there is a gem for that, where you can only die 3 times or less. Otherwise, you're not gonna get that gem. Which, it's just, not gonna lie, it's a stupid thing. It's a really stupid gem to get. Just because a lot of these stages are just so ridiculously massive and they're so... they're designed in a way that makes it really tough a lot of the time to just not die in certain areas. And I just missed the box. I do at the very least want the box gem. If I can get the box gem, I would be more than happy. Then I would be absolutely happy. But if I can't get the box gem, then... ugh. But yeah, I already have 3 deaths. If I die even once now, I will not be able to get that gem. Will I even be able to show it to you? Yeah, here it is. 3 deaths or less. If you get that gem, you're an absolute master. There's a lot of stages in this where that is going to be really tough to do. And that flashback tape that I was talking about earlier, you cannot die even once. Because if you die once before you get the flashback tape, you're not gonna get the flashback tape. It's just not going to appear for you. So, you want to make sure that you... oh my god, are you serious? Okay, I'm just gonna keep going now. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I just want to move on. My god. Yeah, I already died 3 times or less. It really doesn't matter anymore. Because at this point, if you're gonna die thrice, you're pretty much over. Did I miss a box around here somewhere? I don't know. Oh no, it's just a Wumpa fruit count. That's kind of screwy. Also, apologies about the drilling noises in the background. My neighbors love to just do things. There are all sorts of crazy house maintenance going on at my neighbors' places. This kind of stuff happens around here all the time. Apologies in advance. I did not know that this was going to happen today. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't, but hey. What do you do? We did get the second Wumpa Fruit gem. You guys are not gonna be able to see this, but we did just get the Wumpa Fruit gem, which is pretty dang sick. Why did that other TNT crate not explode on me there? Go kablam! And there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Okay! I was not ready for that to happen. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there we go. If we're gonna get the... Ah, not the third Wumpa Fruit gem. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it very soon. Hey, did I see something there? Yeah, that's a box. That's a box for sure. Yeah, see what I mean when I said that they love to hide a lot of boxes everywhere? This is what I meant. Because my goodness, they love to hide boxes in all sorts of wacky places. So yeah, that is something to be wary of if you're gonna play this yourself. Just pay very close attention to every single small corner in the game. Because it's very easy to miss a box or two. And it's also very easy to get brutally murdered. Is this bonus platform still functional? No, it's not. That's fine. But yeah, this game, it gets kind of ridiculous, as you can probably tell. As if it wasn't already ridiculous enough in terms of the scale of it. Difficulty is an entirely different story. Okay, at least now I have Aku Aku still, which is nice. Uh-oh. There we go. And... nice. Oh, you're kidding me. Why? Okay. Fine. I can make this work, I guess. I remember there was one particular part in one of these very early stages where you had to use Lani Loli. No, it wasn't even Lani Loli. It was actually a small part where you have to slide under one of those gaps, and you had to avoid hitting. Okay, you had to avoid hitting the nitro crates that were there. A secret. Are you serious? Are you serious? I needed those boxes to get to the hidden gem. Ah. Come on, man. Come on. Just to add insult to frickin' injury. I missed 3 boxes. Where were those boxes then? Because I was certain that, that's an engine skin right over there. I was certain I looked everywhere, but yeah, that's exactly what I meant when I said that it is very easy to miss so many boxes in this game. It's more than a little bit ridiculous. Yeah, Yeah, let's get through with this. Crash compactor. Which I'm fairly certain is not a pun. Oh well. Ah, there we go. That's what I was talking about earlier. That right there is the flashback tape. We want to collect these. So, here I have a set goal for myself for this. What I want to do is I want to, at the very least, try to get all of the flashback tapes in this game. If I can collect all of the flashback tapes, I would consider that a victory. Now, I'm not sure if I'm gonna restart every single stage when I die before the flashback tape. Because the flashback tapes, the thing with the flashback tapes is that they also appear later and later the further along you progress in the game. So, it's gonna become more and more of a challenge to get them. And that was another great example of this game hiding boxes, by the way, in all sorts of crazy locations that they really... Sorry, I just... Is the stream working still? I just now got a message that the connection was lost for a second. Everything seems to work fine again in here. According to this, it's also still working, so... And with this, I mean the live control panel on YouTube. Yeah, everything seems to work fine again, so... I don't know what happened there. Maybe OBS just had a little bit of I don't know. But anyway, that was a weird thing. But yeah, the flashback tapes are going to be interesting to collect. If I can collect all of them by the end of this series, I consider that a victory. Oh yeah, this is what I meant. Like, a couple of stages earlier, there was this red gem that you could get there by accomplishing. There was a certain thing that I needed to do in order to get the red gem. I don't really bother with the color gems. I think the color gems make for an interesting challenge, but they're also just really not worth it for me personally. Well, there goes the perfect relic immediately. That's fine. Oh, oops. That switch probably does not stay toggled when you die. So you want to make sure that you do that. Alright. That's always scary. Let's see that blood spray. My god. And also, every single time I die here, I need to press that switch again. Which, as you can probably imagine, is a nightmare and a half. I hate this fucking big guy. There we go. Oh, my goodness, Engine. Yeah, Engine does get very tiring to listen to, but I also think there's something really funny about him, so I'm gonna keep him. Just make what quick this time? Killing your favorite minion? Oh. Yeah, it genuinely feels good to be back here, not gonna lie. It's, this is a game that I've honestly come to miss a little bit. Not that it's necessarily one of my favorite platformers ever, but it is one that I have, that I thoroughly enjoyed when I first played it. 1-1-1. Do that. Get that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Break all of these. Oh, that one was just a 1 box. Sure. Alright. 1, 1, 1. Oh. Gotta... The timing of this is wonky as hell. Especially because you can die by simply touching the bottom obstacle there. Alright. We're gonna do this. We're gonna finish this bonus round, guys. We're gonna... Alright, let's do that first. Press the switch. One, one, one. You want to make sure that you don't hit that many boxes. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to make it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's actually also the flashback tapes, which are going to be an interesting challenge as well, because the flashback tapes... Did I miss a box? I think I literally just skipped a box there. Oh well, we're gonna see, I guess. But, God. Okay. As I was saying, the flashback tapes, what you just saw, those, bonus rounds, you know? That is basically what the flashback tapes also are, but they're... I forgot about the hidden flamethrowers. But the flashback tapes are a lot more... What should I call it? The flashback tapes are bonus rounds amped up to the absolute max and then some. What I mean by that is that the flashback tapes, there are stages that... I did not even mean to do that, but alright. See, and this is why playing with a keyboard can get a little bit annoying sometimes. I love playing this with a keyboard. It's my preferred way to do it because it's just what I'm used to. But, I mean, it can get really annoying, especially when you have a mechanical keyboard of which the actuation point is a little bit finicky at times. Is there something up there that I can get to? No. Yeah, again, you want to make damn sure that you check every single crevice of the level design in this game, because it's really easy to miss something. Don't think there's anything down here. No. That was one thing that I actually fell for when I first played this, was that I thought that there was another platform underneath me, but in reality there wasn't, and yeah, I basically fell to my doom there. There we go. That's how you do it. That is not how you do it. Oh, God. Watch us suck some ass, guys. How many deaths do I have? 6. That should really set the mood for what is going to happen in the following episodes. Do I want to get that box again? I kind of do. Let's get it again. There we go. There we go, there we go. Oh, no, no, no! Why did I push the slam button? Hey, did I do that? Why did I do that? Okay. Yeah, welcome to the stream. I never said I was any good at video games, guys. That's a little something to know. I absolutely suck at games like this. As you can tell. And this is what... I forgot you could get killed by the Lani platforms in this. That really... That sucks. Bro. Oh, oops. Okay. I want to do a slide jump there. There we go. That's what you do. This is how we do it, bruh. Oh. Wait a second. That's what you get for taking a leap of faith. Okay. Come on, there's gotta be... I know that I can do this. I've done this before. I actually got a perfect relic at one time. When I played this for the first time. I have no idea how I did that, but, I mean... I can do this. There we go. Alright. Watch me focus, folks. And I guarantee you I missed a lot of boxes. I missed like 20 boxes. Oh. I really should pay more attention to the background. But that's the thing. I guess it's one of those big annoyances that I have and a lot of other people have about this game is that it gets incredibly irritating playing through this game and having to look at every single small crevice of the level design just to get all of the boxes in the game, because a lot of stages in this have a couple of hundred boxes. And as a matter of fact, I know that there is one stage in this, I think it's one with Dingo Dial, that has a grand total of like, I want to say 502 boxes or something like that, which is an absolutely ridiculous amount of boxes for a Crash level. I mean, I know that... look, there's a very good chance that Toys for Bob was just very, very, very proud of the level design in this game and of the art style and everything. I mean, the game looks incredible, so they probably want you to take in every single small detail of it. And you know what? Fair enough. Toys for Bob, if that is what you were going for here, absolutely sick and absolutely valid. But, I mean, look. There's a certain point where it just gets a little bit ridiculous. And this game reached that point like a million times before. Okay, wait for that flamethrower. A lot of fire in these stages, and I hate it to death. Another flamethrower there. In some points, you just gotta be very patient. Like right there. I came in like a wrecking ball. That... I did not realize that that was going to hit me, but okay, sure game. If that's how you want to do it, then sure, let's do it that way. Ah, fuck, I was kind of hoping that it would hit that one fiery box there. You see how focused I am at this? It's kind of... the precision that you need to play this... Ah! Now I have to restart it. I have to restart it because of that flashback tape. I want to get the flashback tape. If I can get the flashback tape, I don't care how many times I die. I, at the very least, want to get every single one of the flashback tapes. If I can get the flashback tape, I'm absolutely happy with the rest of it. I don't care. That's the closest thing that I want to get to a 100% completion, is to get all of the flashback tapes. Okay, come on, let's go! Okay. Be careful. Be careful, Koen. Don't let those wrecking balls hit you. Alright. Waiting for some of those boxes to stop outputting any flames is really annoying. Alright. Bonus platform. Absolutely nothing can go wrong here, right? Only one way to find out, and that's to get through it. Okay, be careful not to hit that box just yet. Oh yeah, see, there it is. There is the part that I was talking about earlier. That, it turns out it actually was a nitro box there. Or it was a bonus round. Alright. Come on. That's the way to do it. Then we blast those frickin' nitro crates. Then we get to the next parts. Okay, oh yeah, apparently those do count. I'm glad. Thank you very much, game. I was actually kind of worried there for a second, because that number would not shut up to 52, even though I did break those other two boxes there, so I was kind of worried that it would not count there. I don't trust this mechanic. I've seen it fail so many times. Where you could take a lower tornado, a lower spin like that, so you can only hit the bottom box. I've seen it fail so many times. It's even failed on me once. So I can't really trust that mechanic whatsoever. Unfortunately. And I also don't trust these platforms. I don't trust those wrecking balls. I don't trust those flamethrowers. I don't trust this period. This level is... good frickin' lord. How long is this? There's also a lot of boxes. Oh no. Oh. Flippin' no. This is... fuck. Come on. That platform is gonna be a pain in the ass. This whole stage is gonna be a pain in the ass at this rate. Come on, man. Let me get on that platform. Also the flamethrowers. My god. Oh. Lani Loli, you are the last mask that I want to have anything to do with at this stage in the game. I forgot! Man. Come on. Come on. I truly despise this so much. I'm so fed up with you, man. Oh, I feel I'm going insane. Oh. Yeah, I should have thought of that earlier. Now I could potentially reach that TNT box right over there, but I don't know if I really want to yet. I do want to now. Let's get it. And I should be able to get to that one box over there. Oh, shite. Am I supposed to get it from here? I guess I am. Oh, no, I can't! I can't even reach it from there because I need to get it from down here, I guess? I don't... Dude, I legitimately have no idea how I'm supposed to get up there. The hidden gem is there. Alright, let's just move on. It doesn't matter. Okay, be careful here. Be careful. Me, be careful. Also me. Die! Oh! I should have used Lonnie Lowly there. Excellent. Alright, come on. And switch. And disappear. Jump, 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 jump. Break. Slide. Slide, you piece of shit! Oh. I guess I know why people play with a controller now rather than a mouse and keyboard. Because keyboard controls are kind of... See, that is what I was trying to do earlier. Is there a flamethrower over here? No. Okay, good. Slide. I hate those frickin' hidden flamethrowers. They are such bullshit. And this is where the 3 deaths or less gem starts to really fall apart. Because the thing is, there's a lot of things in this game like those hidden flamethrowers, and sure, you have to pay attention to the game and its and your surroundings and all of that, and you gotta be very careful. But it is so easy to miss so many obstacles that you're gonna run into in this game that you're probably just gonna die from a lot of this stuff regardless. Start your sabotage still gets a smile, still gets a chuckle out of me. I don't know. It's just a funny line. And the thing is, what we're seeing here, the start your sabotage, because Engine was kinda, he kinda gets scared there. He kinda got spooked by something, but we don't know what. And you also notice Crash was getting a little bit confused. He wasn't entirely certain on what happened. You could hear somebody's voice who you have no idea who it is. And so this is incredibly easy to... if you don't know, you don't know, but all of it has to do with something, or someone, even, who we might see later on. Also, yeah, that green color gem that you just saw me get, that was one of the easier color gems that you can get in this entire game. Other than that one, the other ones are going to be very well hidden, and they're going to be a nightmare to get. So, that's a lot of boxes already that we're gonna miss out on, unfortunately. Oh, crap. There we go. And we missed 8 boxes. Ay, 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 ay. And that right there is the next skin that I really want to get, because that skin looks flippin' sick. Reeks of the 2000s. Absolutely neon colored. Everything is neon in it, and it's hilarious. First boss fight of the day. Should we do it? We're gonna do it. Stage dive. So, yeah, this is where things are going to get incredibly difficult. I mean, I could say something about this, but, I mean, I feel like it's pretty obvious that this is absolutely ridiculous, but it's also hilarious at the same time. Don't like death metal. Well, it's not really my favorite genre of metal, no. I prefer heavy metal, personally. But I mean, come on, this is... It's freaking... It's freaking metal in a Crash Bandicoot game. Which isn't necessarily well known for having music that goes this incredibly hard. Also, what the heck is going on down there? I know it's the audience and whatnot, but why is it covered in... Why is the audience covered in fog and shit? Probably one of the smoke machines just going absolutely haywire. Come on, send me one of those minions of yours. There we go. Oh, God. Okay. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Oh. Oh, boy. Oh, crap. I just missed one. I missed the guy. No. Come on. Come on. Where are you? Where are you at, boy? Man. They're just not coming, are they? What kind of bullshit is that? There wasn't any minions coming. It was just going on literally forever without a single break in the world. I legitimately have no idea why the heck that happened. Okay, I'm starting to realize now why people think this game is kind of unfair, because in places it definitely can be. I still think it's a lot more fair than Cuphead is, but yeah, that's just me. Come on. Oh, Lani Loli. Of course, I should have known that was going to happen. So, when I first tried to play this, I had a lot of trouble with this boss. And the reason why I had a lot of trouble with this boss was not necessarily because of this part. Because this is actually not that bad. But we actually have to hit Rocket Head on its head. that is where things started to get really, really bullcrap. Because you had to use Lani Loli for to make those platforms appear and reappear and all that. So the platforms are going to move in a minute. I think this is where the platforms are going to start to move. And there's also going to be a lot more of them. Yeah, here we go. So those platforms move now. Which is another dimension of ball. And let's actually... This is where it gets very, very interesting. Because now... It's not just one treadmill anymore. As you can see. The platforms are moving. Those little minions of engine are now jumping and dancing all over the place. And you gotta get to them by just jumping over all of these platforms. And then you gotta hit them. Or spin them, whatever you want to call it. You get the idea, though. It's kind of... Oh, okay. It's kind of hard to keep track of everything because you're also getting shot at all the time, so... It gets a little bit ridiculous. And now now see what happens. See what happens. I gotta try and get there. Jumping over all of these freaking platforms. And then there's a time limit to this as well. So, fun. I hate these freaking things so much. I hope it goes without saying as to why that is. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so... This is the part that sucks. I hate this part about this boss fight. The boss is already kind of a challenge. I mean, it's not the hardest... Why are you floating in the air? It's not the hardest boss in the world. You can do it, but... I would definitely prefer it if this last stage would not be this incredibly bullcrap. But that's just me. I know it's Crash Bandicoot. Challenge is just a little thing that you gotta accept here. There's... And in all fairness, it's a lot easier than that frickin' kangaroo boss in Crash 1. Like the second boss in the first Crash game. Which I know the first Crash game is, hasn't exactly aged particularly well, but still. Alright. Let's try to get there. Alright. And let the bullshit begin. Yeah, let's just do it like this. And there we go. We did it! Now we got one of the quantum masks again. Woohoo! Oh boy.
My beautiful creation.
You call that a beautiful creation? I wouldn't really call it that. We're coming for you, Akano. Alright. Another world unlocked. So, my plan for this series is to play through every single world for every single stream. Now, this... I did 2 worlds in this one live stream. I think that is about enough for the time being. We're gonna get to the next world in the next live stream, and then We're gonna see how that goes. We're probably gonna do 2 every single live stream. I think that would be a good one. So, anyway. This is how far we've come so far. We're not looking that great, but I mean, it could be a lot worse, I guess. Because, I mean, we at the very least got 2 of these beautiful things. We got 2 of the perfection relics. We got a fair few gems. Not all of them, obviously. And we beat the first boss in the game. I'd say we have accomplished quite the victory there. So next live stream, we're going to get to the next world in the game, which is Salty Wharf. And we're going to have a very good time there. So, I'm going to leave it at this for the time being. It's been a blast coming back to Crash 4. I'm really having a fun time with it, even though the game is hard as hell. It's gonna be good playing this again for the next little while. So, I want to thank you guys for watching this wonderful live stream. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, you know how it goes. This is all very routine by now. And I will see you all in the next one.